Hey, welcome to the very first Go Game Go Nintendo podcast. Now, if you're listening to this on anything other than YouTube, go head over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel, Go Game Go. So let's get right into it. We have a Nintendo Direct coming this Friday, September 12th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central. So it's an early one. And it's a big one, too. It's 60 minutes long. I think that might be the longest Nintendo Direct ever. I don't remember. They're usually around 45 minutes for the really long ones, but 60 minutes. I'm expecting, first prediction here, I'm expecting 10, 15 minutes of this to be about Mario's 40th anniversary, where hopefully we'll get some news of some games or some kind of hardware or something. But first, let's get into confirmed games. These are games we know about and may or may not be here, but first off, we got to talk about Metroid Prime 4. I think this is the easiest prediction of the whole Direct that they're going to give a release date. Unless Nintendo wants to really troll the entire internet, they will give a release date on this one. I think that's pretty much guaranteed. Dusk Bloods, that's the Switch 2 exclusive. We saw a little bit of that in another Direct. I don't know if we're going to see that or not. That is not scheduled for next year anyway. I don't know. I'm going to say no on that one. But who knows? Kirby Air Riders, I actually think we're going to see something on this. I know we just had a huge Direct. Sakurai did say he had other information to share. Maybe that'll be in a smaller Direct down the line. But I think we might see a little something here. Splatoon Raiders. Man, I am excited for this game. I'm a huge Splatoon fan. I remember when Splatoon was first announced at E3 for Wii U, I had no interest in it. And then I kept watching things over and over. And I was like, by the time it released, man, I got the game. I got the strategy guide. I got a shirt. I was all excited for Splatoon. Couldn't wait. And I love that one. And Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3 is my all-time favorite. So Splatoon Raiders, we don't know a whole lot about it. We just saw that little clip. But I think we're going to see something here. Quite possibly. I think we'll see a little more gameplay. But I think we're going to see a date. Now, it may not give an exact date. But I think we'll find out if it's... did they ever say it was a 2026 for sure? I can't remember. Maybe we'll at least get that. But really looking forward to that. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. I think we'll definitely get a release date on that one. That looks like a lot of fun, and I'm hoping on Switch 2, these type of games will run a lot better. So I'm pretty excited for that one as well. Final Fantasy VII Remake, I think that's a given. I think that'll definitely be here with a date. Pokemon Legends ZA, we've seen a lot of it. I think we'll see just a little bit more of it. Elden Ring, I think, will be here. And now 2 games that are scheduled for next year already. We've seen some brief bits of it. I'm not so sure we're going to see it here, though. But Tomodachi Life and Rhythm Heaven. I think Tomodachi Life has a better chance of being here than Rhythm Heaven. But, yeah, Rhythm Heaven, I don't think we'll see anything until next year. All right, now there's been a bunch of rumors, and I was trying to run down these rumors here. And let's start off with Red Dead Redemption 2. Now that also seems like a gimme to me. We already have the first game on the Switch. This has been a rumor. I'm sure it's coming out on Switch 2. There's a Pokemon spin-off scheduled, or rumored, I should say, not scheduled. And from the phrasing of it, I couldn't tell if this was a brand new spin-off or if it's just a new game and a current spin-off. Personally, I would love to see Pokken Tournament, and maybe Nintendo can put out a 4th Pokken Tournament controller. That would be awesome. I already have the first 3. That's what I'm hoping for. And I'm also kind of holding out hope on Pokemon Troze. I know I'm the only one, but hey, I really like that game. Zelda Ocarina of Time Remastered. Oh man, this would be I know it's an old game. It's come out several times and it's on NSO, but a remastered version, it would be huge. I'm just, people they'd lose their minds over that. 40th anniversary Mario. Just something. I don't know. I mean, the rumor is that we're going to see it here. I think we're going to see, 10 to 15 minutes of Mario Anniversary. What that entails, I don't know. Maybe a new NSO game, kind of like Mario 35. We'll get a Mario 40. That seems probable. Maybe another Game & Watch hardware or something hardware involved. Maybe even some new Lego stuff. I don't know. We're going to see something. I'm pretty sure we're going to see something on that. And I think we'll see quite a bit of the 40th anniversary on on Friday's show. Resident Evil games. These have been rumored, especially Resident Evil 7. Matter of fact, all the Resident Evil, the RE Engine games for Resident Evil have been rumored. And I think we're going to see a lot of Resident Evil in this direct. So Xbox and PlayStation games. Now, we already know we're getting, Indiana Jones from Xbox. PlayStation games. Did we get the Destiny game already? I can't remember. The Lego game. But the game I want to see most for and I don't know if that'll happen. Probably won't. Probably more of a long shot. But I would love to see Astrobot on the Switch too. Man, that would be fun. I don't have a PlayStation 5. I have an Xbox Series S. And I'll tell you what, Astrobot's that one game on PlayStation 5 that's like, wow, I really, really want to play that game. But I hope we get it on Switch too. That seems like a long shot though. Fire Emblem. We've been hearing rumors about a remake for Fire Emblem 4. But I think we might see a brand new Fire Emblem game here. It seems like a safe bet. We haven't had any Fire Emblem in a while. I think we'll get one of these two games, maybe both. So keep your fingers crossed there. A new Rayman game. Now, I know Rayman just had an anniversary. Rayman Legends on Wii U and Switch was just fantastic. One of the best platformers ever. So hopefully we get a brand new game announced for Switch 2. And I hope it's Switch 2. But you never know. They might still just do Switch 1. I hope that doesn't... I think that trend's going to continue for a while, unfortunately. But I want to see more Switch 2 exclusive stuff. And finally, for the rumored games that I'm really interested in is Kirby Planet Robobot. I play this on 3DS. It's fantastic. I would love to see it remastered, put on the Switch 2. I think it would be a big seller, to be honest. Kirby's a pretty cool little guy, a little puffball who just beats the heck out of people. I've always loved Kirby. And Kirby Planet Robobot, I think, would be perfect here on this direct. All right, now let's get into personal hopes. These are the things I really would like to see. Some are kind of crazy, some are not. First one up is not crazy at all. It's an NSO exclusive Mario game. I don't know if it'll be something as simple as Mario 40, just taking Mario 35, adding 5 more people, or if they have something else in mind, but I think we might get something like that. Mario Kart World DLC, free DLC. I don't think there's any chance in the world the first DLC that comes out is paid. I think it'll definitely be free. And more tracks. Maybe an island set off of the island we're on with more tracks, more characters, more costumes. Maybe even something Donkey Kong Bonanza related. That'd be fine with me. All right, I already mentioned this, but Pokemon Troze. Yeah, I'm one of those guys that loves Troze. I like the first one the best. I think it was it DS? I really like that game. Here's one that's really out there. You think this is further out there than Troze. Rusty's Real Deal Baseball. I absolutely love this game. It was so strange. It had a very kind of sad and depressing story. I don't know what Nintendo was doing, but the gameplay itself was great. And that would work really well with the Switch too, I think. Mario Baseball. Yes, give us a new Mario Baseball. I think it's the last Mario Sports that we haven't seen. So Nintendo, please give us some Mario Baseball. It's been a long, long time. Now, here's two more 3DS games, I should say, that I would like to see come to Switch 2. First is Kid Icarus, my favorite 3DS game of all time. I would love to see it. I think it's doubtful we'll see it here. Might even be doubtful we ever see it. Sakurai, when he announced he was working on Kirby Air Riders, I think that kind of squashed any Kid Icarus hope. But I'm looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, and I don't know, maybe we'll get Kid Icarus at some point. I don't think we're going to see it here. And here's another game I don't think we're going to see. So it's an easy prediction. We're not going to see this game. Another 3DS game, Attack of the Friday Monsters, A Tokyo Tale. If you haven't played this game, try to play it somehow. I know it's no longer available. Might have to emulate it. I don't know how else you can possibly play it, to be honest. Which is another reason why I want to see this on a new system, a current system. The game is fantastic. It takes place, you're a kid. You're wandering the Japanese countryside in this little town. A lot of weird things going on. It's great. Definitely go play it. And let's hope, I don't think it's going to be here, but let's hope at some point it makes a comeback. Yes, I want a new Star Fox. I love Star Fox. I just don't want a remake of Star Fox 64. I'll take a remake of Star Fox Zero if I have to, with different controls. Those controls were awkward, to say the least. But I definitely would like to see a new Star Fox. I wish we'd see a new Star Fox on every system, but we don't. Or have we? No, we didn't see one on the Wii, did we? I think that was the only one that's been missing. And I guess the Switch, there was none on the Switch either. Yeah, we need more Star Fox. Super Mario Maker 3. I don't know if it'll be here. I would not be shocked. I might give this like a 50-50 chance here. But man, with the mouse controls and the Switch 2, I don't think there's any doubt this game is coming at some point. Maybe not this direct. Maybe we'll see it next year. But I definitely think it is coming at some point. Zelda 4 Swords. Now, I know the Game Boy Advance version is on NSO. And I would take the GameCube version on NSO. But I would like to see a brand new version. That game, especially with online play, it's perfect. You don't have to have that goofy setup. I imported the Japanese version on the GameCube. It was me, my wife, my brother-in-law, and my son sitting around. We each had a Game Boy Advance hooked up to it. It was one of the best gaming experiences I've ever had. Absolutely loved it. Now it would be a lot easier if we could do online. It'd be perfect. I hope we get it. Now, following up Zelda 4 Swords on GameCube or on NSO GameCube, is just some GameCube games in general coming to NSO. I want to see something kind of... I want to see some of the rare stuff. Now, we did just get Chibi Robo, which is awesome. That game is too expensive to buy, so I'm so glad they brought that here. But I want to see Capcom's Gotcha Force. I can't play it. I can't afford to buy it. And if I could, I don't even think I would buy it. It's just too expensive. That would be really nice to see here. Or I just want to see more GameCube games. I think, I don't know. I have the GameCube controller, which makes it even better, I think. If you haven't gotten that controller, go grab it. I know it's expensive. It's crazy expensive, but I don't know. If you've played GameCube before, the games feel so much better when you're holding that controller. Now, last on my personal hopes and dreams list here is Zelda: A Link to the Past remake in Link's Awakening style. That style is fantastic. I played through that whole game. I loved every second of it. But man, if you took a game like A Link to the Past and you used that game engine, I think people would go nuts for this game. I think they'd absolutely love it. That's a no-brainer for Nintendo to remake that game and sell it. They'd make a fortune, that's for sure. Do I think it's going to be there tomorrow or Friday? Nah, I don't think so. But I think we might get it at some point. All right, guys, there you go. There's my first podcast here, Go Game Go, Nintendo podcast. Check me out on YouTube and check me out. I'm going to try to link this up to all the other podcast sites. So subscribe to me there as well. And I'm going to do another podcast probably this weekend or Friday or this weekend covering the Direct on Friday. So thanks so much, and I will see you guys later. Bye.